This edition of MacVoices is sponsored by Smile, the makers of world-class software like PDF Pen for Mac, PDF Pen Pro for Mac, PDF Pen for iPhone and iPad, PDF Pen Scan Plus for iPhone and iPad, Text Expander for Mac, and Text Expander for iPhone and iPad. Learn more about all their great products at smilesoftware.com.
MacVoices is at CES Unveiled in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. I'm in the Arovia booth talking to Alex about Spud, a portable projection system that seems to be a little bit different. Alex, it's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Chuck. It's a lot different. It's the first collapsible display, so you can have a screen that's both large and portable, so you can take it with you anywhere around your house or anywhere in the world.
Now, when we're talking about portable, this is like really portable. This just wraps up into a little package.
Yeah, it just collapses down. You know, if you know how to use an umbrella, you know how to use Spud. You just pop it up and collapse it in one motion. Weighs less than 2 pounds. Easily fits inside a backpack, a travel bag, a purse, and it's just there for you whenever you want a big screen. I use mine every day.
Now, when we're talking about a big screen, and we'll talk about use cases in a second, this is 24 inches at this point.
It's 24-inch diagonal, so it's the average size of a desktop monitor. But you can use it for both desktop experiences, so you basically have a portable desktop, or you can use it for movies, games, TV, anytime, anywhere you want a big screen.
It's ideal for trade shows like this.
Oh, yeah, we have a lot of interest. So many use cases. Every time we exhibit, everyone around us wants it because they have to pay hundreds of dollars to the exhibitor people to import in their display. It's a pain in the butt to carry anywhere. We know there's a lot of traveling workers that they'll take an extra check bag to take their desktop monitor with them. There's these crazy extreme use cases, but there's also the everyday person like me who just uses it as a secondary screen wherever I go and around my house for the movies, the games, and anytime.
Now, obviously, it's not a monitor quality, but you got to compromise a little bit somewhere.
Yeah, it's projector-based, and it's 1280 by 720. For most use cases, it's there. I would say if you definitely don't want to mount it to your head like VR, but from about 20 inches or so, it's at the resolution of the eye. So.
Yeah, and again, for the particular use case, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, where did this idea come from?
So I was traveling all over the world in my last job. I was a product manager in optical engineering, and I just really despised working on my small laptop screen. And so it percolated from there, and from there we found there were a lot more use cases besides the traveling professional, and there's this really large consumer market that people would just use it as an extension of their smartphone. Because that's the one limitation of your smartphone is that it's still, at most 5-inch diagonal, and nobody really wants to use that. And yeah, there's really infinite use cases, and it's really cool to see. Every day we talk to somebody, there's more use cases.
So 1280 by 720, it does plug in. It's not battery powered, or is it battery?
It's battery powered. It has up to 10 hours of battery, depending on the brightness setting you choose. So at the lowest brightness, it goes up to 10 hours. At the highest brightness, down to 4 hours.
And now that means I'm carrying around batteries. What kind of weight are we talking about?
So it weighs about 2 pounds total. So and it's USB-C charging, so you can just plug it into your Mac, for example. So get more battery that way. So it's super adaptable in that sense. For most people, mid-level brightness, it'll last 6 or 7 hours or so. So enough to get most of a working day, and then you could just plug it in.
And what do I have to plug in to drive it?
It's HDMI, so you can use a wireless adapter like a Chromecast, or you could just do a straight HDMI connection. So on the Mac, you would do USB-C to HDMI on the newest Macs. On the older Macs that have direct HDMI, you would go directly HDMI.
I love the idea of a Chromecast, so I could actually be doing this wirelessly or with an Apple TV.
Yeah, you could plug an Apple TV. Obviously, Apple TV is not super portable, but you could, Chromecast, you could, project your desktop wirelessly too. So.
And this product is shipping now?
No, it's shipping in June. So we just did our pre-sale on the Kickstarter. There's still pre-sales ongoing on Indiegogo and Demand, and then we'll be shipping in June. And so it's been really exciting to see it come from an idea that we all had to something that people want to buy and that I use every day, and soon hopefully a lot of other people will be using it every day too.
And it ended up on the Today Show last week.
Yeah, that was really exciting and pretty surreal just to be there and see that happening.
That's great. What kind of price point when it does come out, or for the Kickstarter?
$499 initially.
Great. And the website?
It's Arovia, AROVIA.io.
Alex, thanks so much. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chuck. I really appreciate it. Really grateful to be here and for your time. Thank you.
Folks, more from CES Unveiled in Las Vegas. This is MacVoices. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching.
Visit MacVoices.com for show notes, links to subscribe, and to connect with Chuck on Twitter, Google+, Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, SoundCloud, the MacVoices blog, the MacVoices Dispatch, our weekly newsletter, and on MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard that helps you do more with your Apple tech. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CacheFly at cachefly.com.